everybody, my name is Luke Mar and this is Hot Lamode, and today on Hot Lamode we are going to be spilling the tea on Jacquemus. So if you guys don't know, Jacquemus is a brand started by Simone pour Jacquemus, and it is a French, fashion brand that everybody is dying over. And I wanted to talk about it. Before we get into the video though, if you guys are looking for a channel that talks about fashion in the most fun, sassy, bitchy, analytical way, this is it. So you can definitely go down below, hit the subscribe button, and turn on my post notifications. What do you have to lose? Also, if you guys like these kinds of videos where I just talk about fashion brands and just spill the tea, tell you everything that I think about them, definitely give this video a like because I can start doing more of them. And if you guys want to see more from me, you can follow me on Instagram at Hot Lamode. So let's talk about Jacquemus. It is easily one of the most commercial and smartest fashion endeavors I think I've seen in a very long time. I mean, I've been looking at fashion for like 4 years, so in 4 years I haven't really seen anybody that's been aware enough to be able to put out collections that are super wearable, but also very experimental and very pushing the edge, but also that has people wanting to buy the pieces. So let's do a little bit of a history. The brand was started by Simone pour Jacquemus. He is a French certified fucking hottie. I don't know if you've noticed, he's sexy AF. Like, if you're gonna follow him on Instagram, just follow him on Instagram solely for the purpose that he is so hot. Like, you don't even have to like the clothing. You could just follow him because he's so hot. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but like, he's so hot. Yeah, just putting it out there, just letting you know. So Simone started the brand at 19 with no actual fashion experience. The only thing that he did when he started the brand was work at Dover Street Market in Paris. And I mean, let's be real, Dover Street has a knack for picking up some very interesting small designers. Molly Goddard, Gosha Ruchinsky are a few of Dover Street's projects that have become very successful. And while many would consider starting a fashion brand with no experience a very disheartening thing, Simone has really found a way to make his brand so relevant in the social media age, which is very difficult to do. A lot of brands that are big have a very hard time staying within relevancy and currency. Simone just kind of does it effortlessly. He just does what he thinks is right, and it always seems to work out, and it's really weird, but like, I'm 2 thumbs up about it, really. So in doing research for this video, when I was looking through Jacquemus's tagged photos on Instagram, I saw that there were at least 50 photos that were tagged with Jacquemus in the past hour since I had actually like looked on their page. And I mean, that's amazing. It's amazing that people really are looking and wanting to purchase Jacquemus and to be a part of the brand. Now, originally when I saw Jacquemus, I didn't really care that much about it. The only thing I actually had seen from the brand was Simone actually taking his bow with a gigantic white horse. And while many people could have seen that as arrogant, I just didn't really care. It just wasn't something that affected me, although it easily could have been something that I could have been like, wow, he seems like a dick. He is really full of himself. So the Fall Winter 16 show was the first show that I ever actually looked at, and looked at semi-carefully. It didn't really impress me. It was very much so a kind of French art history project collage where we just kind of got all these different like French cultural moments, like ruffled bibs and like French stripes, and it was just kind of like all sewn together. There were these like obnoxious shapes, and there were like cut. It was just weird. It looked like arts and crafts, and I am very much so not into arts and crafts fashion at all. So the show just kind of put me in like a weird place. Again, I wasn't like, oh my god, I'm never gonna look at this ever again. I was just like, alright, whatever. But see, then we get into Spring Summer 17, and that's kind of where I was like, oh, okay, the tables have turned. This collection was the start of the Simone pour Jacquemus French Beach Queen. It was kind of poppin'. Like, we still got the architectural shapes, but they weren't as obnoxious as they had been in the previous collection. The collection was a lot simpler than the previous ones. We finally got to see the oversized straw hats, which like everybody lost their shit about. It seemed like a real triumph for Simone. And while the pieces from the Spring Summer 17 show were amazing, I think people really started to look at the accessories at that point. That's when it really started to click with people that, oh, this is actually kind of cool. I'm gonna start to buy into the brand. One of the most well-known pieces from the collection were the square and circular heels. Now, last summer, I arrived in London a couple weeks prior to my study abroad starting, and I was with some friends. They decided to show me a video of a girl in the tube in London wearing the circular and square heels. That bitch looked a hot mess. I couldn't tell if it was just because she couldn't walk or if it was because the heels were so weirdly made and nobody had ever walked on like different shaped pumps that this girl was falling all over the place. She was like trying to walk up the stairs but like tripping, and people behind her were like really upset and they were like, bitch, could you move out of the fucking way with your weird ass shoes? It was pretty awesome and I'm pretty happy that I got to watch it. Then came fall winter 17. Now there was supposedly something to do with like couture and a gypsy, and the gypsy wearing couture and the couture wearing the gypsy. I didn't really understand the references because like I'm not a Parisian French girl, nor am I a gypsy. The collection in general was nice from a view standpoint, but I think it probably was a very difficult sell in terms of retailing. I mean, not many people are gonna wanna buy these gigantic architectural pieces that are hard to wear, especially when you're in different climates. That's the hardest thing I always find with architectural pieces is a lot of the times they don't fit and they're not really diverse in the way that you can wear them, so they're very like one track way of wearing them. So I feel that it's always a very hard sell when you're doing architectural pieces. I did see some of the pieces on sale at Dover Street Market when I was in New York, but I also don't totally know if that means that they sold out of everything and these were just like the bigger sizes or the smaller sizes. It's just something I saw. One of the other things about this collection was I actually, at the time, was looking to purchase a white bag. I really was like feeling my life, feeling my oats, living my bestest, and I was like, Luke, you need a really nice white bag. Like, you just need it. Like, you look so hot. So I am on the search for a really nice white bag. I'm looking in like $300, $400 range. So I go online and I can't find anything on anywhere. And I finally happen upon the Jacquemus website. And there is this bag. It's really cute, it's really simple, I like it, it's architectural. I'm like, okay, perfect, love this. Ordered, bam. It was probably like 350 euro. I was like, I'm getting a steal, like, this is amazing. All the sizing was in centimeters, so like I wasn't really looking that much. I was just like, whatever, like, order, great, cool. Like, I wasn't gonna fucking measure the bag. Like, also wasn't fucking like, whatever French metric system they use. So like, again, do I have a fucking tape measure that looks like that? No. So, ordered it. Great. This shit arrives in the mail, and it's small as fuck. And I'm like, okay, like open up the UPS bag, and this shit is like this big, like literally this big. I think I had like the iPhone 6 at the time, or the iPhone 7, which was big. I tried to like put it in the fucking bag. It did not fit. Like, it stuck out at least like 2 inches of the bag. The bag was literally like, what, 5 fucking inches high? So I was like, well, this bag is not gonna be fucking prancing around with his iPhone in a fucking white leather fucking Jacquemus carrying bag. Like, no, I couldn't fit anything in the bag, so I had to return it. So I emailed the people at jacquemus.com, and they were like, hey, and I was like, hey, this is really small, and I didn't really realize. And they were like, okay, like, that's really cool, like, send it back to us. And I was like, oh my god, thank you so much, French lady. And then they were like, great, all right, bye. And then I was like, okay, bye. And then I sent it back, and then I bought a really ugly one at Dover Street Market. But yeah, they seem super nice in terms of like customer service, so thumbs up for that. Then spring summer 18 happened, and it was La Bamba, and it was the bomb. I'm pretty positive that that's what La Bamba means in English, but like, also I don't speak French. Have you heard Hot La Mode? The collection was brilliant. The show was really, really, really amazing. It just captured everybody. The music was fantastic. The looks were sexy and slinky and amazing. The accessories were gigantic and ridiculous, and we loved them. It just overall was a great collection. It really showed that Jacquemus knows how to tell a story. Like, that's what he does. He's not solely a designer, he's a storyteller. He likes to give a character to the clothing, and I love a character. So give me the character, give me this sexy ass, La Bamba ass bitch, and I will take her, and I will love her, and I will nurture her. Jacquemus, after this collection, really became the darling of the industry, and I think you can really tell that Jacquemus can really stay relevant for forever, because not even Pepsi can Kendall Jenner could fuck this brand up. Like, she wore that wide-brimmed hat, and we were all like, you know what? That's fine. That's okay. Keep that over there, but like, we still love Jacquemus. We're still here for it. We're still living. So after the La Bamba collection, I kind of like followed them on Instagram, obviously, because it was like, oh, that was so great. And then I discovered how sexy Simone Pour Jacquemus is. Like, you're probably like, Luke, I know, you literally just spent like 2 minutes talking about how hot he was. Yeah, I know, but I need to talk about it again. Like, have you seen his fucking pictures on Instagram? He's so hot. I mean, honestly, I once posted a picture on my Instagram story and I was like, can anybody tell me if he's a gay? And then all the gays were like, yes, bitch, he's a gay. And all the girls were like, no, I don't want him to be a gay. I want him to be straight for me. And I was like, you know what? You people have a lot, you know, you're privileged. So just give us this one gay and you can have all the rest of the straight men, okay? Also, then we got the La Bamba music video. I don't know if y'all saw that. I will insert the clip here, but it's kind of amazing. Honestly, it's like a music video, it's like directed well, it's a little bit slapped together, but honestly, like you can tell that Jacquemus understands that video is the new frontier of how fashion should be. So, I'm just like in love. I watched it like a million times. I try to do the ta 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 that the sexy girls do. Like, I'm into it. I'm living for the Jacquemus moment. Like, it is me. It is what I want to be. So then I obviously kept following the brand on Instagram, and then he like kept posting pictures of himself, and I was like, okay, this is getting like a little bit ridiculous. Like, I get it. You want to be like a queen. You're a fashion queen, like love. But like, it was like so much that I was like, okay, like I need a break from your sexiness. Like, we need to stop. We need to not be taking pictures of ourselves with models all the time. We just need to like be living our best lives. So I was like, you know what? Maybe he's a little bit arrogant. Maybe he's a little bit full of himself. But then I like read a bunch of interviews and he seemed to be like actually a really nice guy. So I was like, you know what? I can't resist the sexiness. So I'm just gonna keep following him. And then we got the fall winter 18 collection, Le Souk. I'm pretty positive I'm saying it right. But if I'm not, you know what? Comment in the comments below and tell me how wrong I am about my French pronunciation. He gave us Moroccan fantasy. It was beautiful. The French gays live for Morocco. I mean, look at Yves Saint Laurent. Is it a shock that he lives for Moroccan culture? No. But I honestly think that this was his strongest collection to date. Prior to this collection, all of the fall winter shows have been very heavy and dark and moody. And I don't think that that's his brand. I don't think that that is what people buy into Jacquemus for. This collection was so light and airy, even though it was a fall-winter collection. And to make a fall-winter collection based on a very hot place, honestly, I'm for it. I've kind of realized that with the Jacquemus collection, I respect brands that really continue to do what they need to do. Jacquemus makes amazing, really sexy, beautiful, kind of hotter temperature clothing. So for him to do a fall-winter collection where he puts like really light coats, but also the sexy, beautiful dresses that he does, I respect it. I understand that you understand your business, you understand your consumer, and you know what they want to come to your business for. And if they want to come to your business for like sexy beachwear, going on vacation to hot places, and you need to make some like light coats, but everything else gotta be really, really sexy and slinky and for the warm weather, I'm for it. Take me away. Let's go to Miami or Dubai or Abu Dhabi. Like, I don't care. Let's go. Like, let's go to Ibiza. I don't care. Let's go. So those are all my opinions on Jacquemus. He's like developed his brand pretty well. He has some pretty poppin' accessories and he's hot as fuck. Like, what more do we want in a fashion brand? I don't know. Please let me know what you guys think of Jacquemus in the comments below, and I will definitely look at them, and if any of you say that he's super hot, I will definitely give that comment a love. I will put the little heart next to the comment because he's so hot and I love him. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and TTYL.